Yeah, I don't like cobwebs. I really need to go around and clean up because I haven't done any of the corners and shit in years in this drive. They're all fucking.
Oh yeah. Yeah, well what worries me is the fucking trailer right behind me has we've seen black widows in it, so every single cobweb and spider web and fucking weird piece of dust, it's all black widow webs to me. Alright, let me kick this thing in the ass. Uh-oh.
Volume up here.
Going live. I heard it. They should have heard it. Maybe. If
You're watching the NWP podcast. You're watching the new one live. You're watching the NWP podcast. You're watching the new one live. You're watching the NWP podcast. You're watching the new one live. You're watching the NWP podcast. You're watching the new one live. You're watching the NWP podcast. You're watching the new one live. You're watching the NWP podcast. You're watching the new one live. You're watching the NWP podcast. You're watching the NWP podcast. You're watching the new one live. You're watching the NWP podcast.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Nuance. We'll take it from here. I'm Jimmy, and with us, as always, Mr. Tony York.
Where the hell's the chick on the pole? This ain't worth the fuck.
And did you notice I was mashing both of them together where they didn't fit? I'm the best. Absolutely.
Good morning, people. How the hell's it going?
Lord, 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 Lord. Tony's gonna rock out in the background as if he doesn't have enough goddamn background noise in his fucking microphone.
Quit bitching.
Oh shit. Good morning, Oz. Morning, Shawnee. Morning, Gunny. Morning, Sammy. Happy Friday, fucks. Ah, Tony.
Put the guitar away.
No, you can jam, man. Don't let my fucking bad attitude take you out of the zone.
Honest to God, I was just being an asshole because I feel like shit.
Yeah, yeah. Overdosing on brownies is never a good thing.
I think it fucking sugar overdose. That's ate brownie yesterday. It made me sicker than a fucking dog. And I still feel like shit.
Well, correct me, excuse me for coughing. I'm sorry about that. I'll try to do it off microphone. But usually diabetes and brownies don't mix well together, right?
That's what they make insulin for.
Mm. So you pump yourself with insulin before you shoot yourself up before you eat or after?
I did before yesterday.
Before.
Usually I don't. Usually I wait until I start eating because I don't know for sure when I'm going to eat. And if I take insulin and don't eat for a couple of hours, my blood sugar will drop significantly. And that's pretty fucking dangerous to have happen, especially if you're doing something else like driving. And I have had blood sugar crashes while driving a couple of times, and it's not very pleasant.
You see, and no offense here, but that's why I don't see why they give you people fucking driver's license. Says the olds that can't see over the steering wheel, the diabetics that are gonna crash, sugar
Because
crash and cause a car crash.
Because some of us, even when we're nearing a diabetic coma, can drive better than the rest of you motherfuckers.
Who's the rest of you motherfuckers? Asians?
You.
No, I drive like a fucking saint.
Yeah,
A
sure.
speed demon saint.
That's why you know all the cops between Phoenix and Podunk.
They're not regular cops, they're sheriffs. Get it right. Um,
Cops cop.
but yeah, um, anybody out there that's 60 and over should probably start thinking about when they're going to hand their license over to the proper authorities.
Suck my dick.
Oh shit. Shitty day for the wallet. First half of property taxes due today, 1,500. Yeah. Yeah. Not me.
I checked my bank account today, and it says when I open up the list of all the transactions, it says I'm overdrafted $340.
Yikes.
But then on the main screen, it says there's like $1,400 in there. I'm like, wait a minute, something isn't adding up here. And then it dawned on me that my lady's checking in there. It just ain't listed.
It's pending still.
This is the first week that the direct deposit started with her work because she didn't want to just give me access. She wanted to make me have to drive over there and deposit it in the fucking bank. I said, this is fucking stupid.
Yeah. You could just literally get it shot right into your bank a day early. Why the fuck bother?
Yeah, it's not like I'm running to the fucking bar or the gun shop with your goddamn money anyway. You know, you have me sign the check, hand it to me, and have me put it in the bank account. Or they can just fucking ship it there. And finally, they said, we ain't going to do paper checks anymore. You have to have a bank account to put it in. So that decision was made for her.
Gotta save the trees, man.
I'm down with that shit.
God save the trees.
So today actually is a good day because all the fucking bills are paid. I paid all of them last week. And still got $1,500 in the bank. In the bank the bank account that we actually spend money. So I think I'm gonna take 1,000 of that and put it in savings.
Gunmetal guy. Oh, sorry. Gunmetal guy says, let me guess, it's Bank of America. They always fuck with transactions.
No, I bank at a little small town bank that uh, I've been at for goddamn years and years and years. Uh, the bank that my employer banked with when I started working for them. And I know all the people in the bank, and they know me by name. I can call them. They know my voice well enough on the phone to approve banking over the phone. I don't have to come into the bank.
All right, guys. Now we're gonna guess Tony's routing number. Does the first number start with a 0?
No,
1,
no.
2.
I ain't gonna tell you if you're right or not. No.
Oh shit. Uh, it's all an agenda to get us into a cashless society. The
Of
way
course
they
it is.
can track us, Dennis, and make us, deny us and make us disappear. Hell yeah.
They can control us for sure by saying, "Hey, you don't do what we want, your bank account goes to zero."
Buy gold. Buy
Who the hell is
gold.
going to be able to afford to do anything with gold?
Buy gold. Buy it by the
You
gram.
realize that
Buy it by the
fucking
gram.
that carton of cigarettes you want to have is going to cost you
2
all the
grams of
money
gold.
in gold you ever made in your life.
2 grams of gold. I'm stocking up
Nobody's
on.
going to
I'm stocking up
Nobody's
on
gonna fucking
Newports.
deal in flake.
I'm stocking up on Newport. A gram is not a flake. It's like the size of a fucking. It's a little bit bigger than an SD card for a phone. And
Which is
that's,
the size of a fucking flake. Have you ever seen metal flake in cars that big?
oh my god.
Flake.
Not paint flakes. Paint flakes, they come a lot smaller.
Have you? Oh, now wait a minute. Now I know you ate lead paint chips as a kid.
That's not a
It's
flake.
obvious.
That's not a flake. That's a chip.
I'll give you that.
um,
How thick
fucking.
is this SD size chip or flake?
Mm, a,
Piece of
a
paper?
a pussy hair. You could bend it. You could bend it. But they're $50 to $80 a piece right now as it stands. So
I'm sure I got mine today too because mine automatically comes out of my escrow account mortgage, and I just paid fucking $1,000 into my mortgage this month. 800 or 990. That extra $10, exaggeration.
Shawnee says Kelly Clarkson from American Idol used to say things bought by the gram are far more exciting than things sold by the pound. What up, Muscles?
Well, obviously she's put on enough pounds that she doesn't avoid pounds.
Yeah, she didn't realize the old saying that ounces equal pounds. So the more ounces of butter you put into your spaghetti sauce.
All right, somebody mentioned Pritzker. It's time to end. Good day, everybody. That
Try to,
fucker ain't never been known for pushing away from the table neither. What's he weigh, guys, from Illinois? 350?
big
He's a
boy.
fucking whopper.
Big boy.
He's a
Uh,
good 350 unless he's 4 feet tall. Then he might be 285.
I started that random exercising again shit, man. God damn it.
We don't give a fuck.
It hurts so fucking bad when I
No
try to do.
shit. How long has it been since you touched the guitar?
Oh, it's been a while since I broke my
Try
last
that
one.
now.
I broke my last one. Why, you think my fingies will hurt?
Miss my fucking calluses, buddy.
I'm gonna just do like they do in on tour and just pour super glue on my hands, my fingers,
Yeah,
and I'll be
who
fine.
the hell does that shit on tour?
Have you watched the geriatric Big Four yet?
No.
With Megadeth, fucking Anthrax, fucking Slayer, and Metallica.
No.
Oh, they all put glue on their hands. Every single guitarist. I think the bassists even do it.
Well, I'd do it as a bass player before I would a guitar player. Bass is tougher on your fucking fingers.
Drummers put a little bit in their palm to keep their shit in their hand.
They
uh,
probably do that right before jerking off.
have you ever been? I'm worried about going back to Arizona. I think motherfuckers might want to kill me, man. Um, have you ever encountered like being away from somewhere, maybe even a job or something, like taking a couple weeks off of your job and then going back? And then there's one motherfucker there that's like, "Oh, Tony, where you been, bud?" And fucking, you never get any of that in your
Nope.
life. It's so fucking fake to me. It's like, well, you shouldn't be that. I know you're not that fucking happy to see me. And
His last weight was not 212 pounds. That fucker leg weighs 212 pounds.
New York Outcasts keep doing it, Jimmy. Shortly, you won't feel right without working out. Yeah, I know. But then, see, what I do is that eventually I keep going until I'm not sore anymore, and then fucking I just stop for a month and a half again for no reason. And I keep buying benches and buying bullshit, and then I use it because I'm super excited that I have it, and then I fucking don't. But yeah, that people being too happy to see me shit kind of pisses me off.
Uh, I most people like returning to work. They were always glad to see me come back because then I would do the fucking work.
Yeah, well, see, with me, it usually means you mean something. Like, cause I'm used to like these fucking stepkids and shit like that. And
Well, you think about it. At my job, there were certain parts of my job that I was the only one that could do it. Uh, some of the mechanic work, the other guys didn't do shit. So, you know, it had to wait until I got back.
yeah, describing women. Jimmy is describing sexless women in the PTA 1987. No, this was a man. I don't know if it's sexless or not.
You ever listen
Hey,
to
what's
this
up,
show? Jimmy
man?
don't know sexless women.
What's up, man? Yeah.
They may be unwilling, but they're not sexless.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but
And
I don't know,
Sarah, if
man.
you're listening to this right now, that's in no way nothing from me.
Yeah, stop name dropping people. No one cares, Tony, who's fucking listening.
She does if she's actually listening.
Who cares?
Probably ain't. She probably listened to it a couple weeks ago and said, "Fuck that! I ain't ever going back to that shit."
Yeah. Yeah. You bring old fucking like weird like taxidermied squirrel collectors over here and shit. They don't want to hear this shit, man.
Uh, this is a 37-year-old blonde teacher.
Oh hell yeah. Uh,
I'm
my
coming
e-
here for you.
my email is earlywatchaz@gmail.com. 5 inches soft.
Yeah.
Come my way, baby. Um, if you get to soft to your daughter-in-law, I might show up and kick your ass. Oh yeah, that's a. Oh shit! Don't be a quitter. That's hard, man.
Yeah. Now, see, the thing of it is her prefab dick going to be bigger than yours.
Yes, they listen. I haven't seen one female to male surgery where they put a micro penis on the motherfucker. They're all nine
Ah, see,
inch.
he admits it now. He's got a micro penis.
They're all 9 inch fucking 9 inches soft fucking
So these are all
tube
built by
socks.
women doctors, eh?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Or men
No guy
too.
doctor, no guy doctor, no guy doctor would do that shit.
The most of them that I see look like fucking, because it's mostly all white girls. Let's be honest here, but fucking yeah, they're peach colored tube socks with a golf ball at the end of it. Every
I
single one that I've ever
find
seen.
it fascinating how much you've studied this. I have never ever seen one,
Well, I
and don't
watched this.
intend to.
You know that I watched that surgery channel shit.
Yeah.
I always
Okay.
watch. I'm watching surgeries.
Outcast. Now he sounds jealous.
No, because you got to fucking, along with that tube sock with a golf ball in it, you have to buy a pump that makes your flesh fucking, that lump of flesh down there hard
Yeah,
or
but we've been
usable.
buying that shit for years.
Nah, yeah, but when you're first starting off with your penis, you shouldn't have to do that. When they're first starting off with their penis, there's like 6 months of healing and then pumps and apparatuses and
I don't have this micro air compressor here. They're fucking tires.
can you imagine how cruel it would be if you were getting your dick sucked and you really didn't even feel it like that? Like imagine if your dickhead was as sensitive as the rest of your dick. What a fucking drag that would be.
Let me ask you a question. This is a serious question.
Yeah.
How good do you think your life would be if you had no sexual desires ever?
I'd probably be a gajillionaire. I would be the smartest man alive because there'd be no other side project. I would argue that 75, maybe let's say 80% of my life has been in the pursuit of pussy.
No shit.
And all that life is gone now. I'll never be 20 again. I'll never be 25 again. I'll never be 30 again. That's gone. And most of it's wasted on pussy. Or trying to figure out how to get pussy, or trying to, figure out a look to get pussy. Something always in
You get
accordance
pussy.
with pussy. Yeah, yeah. It had to do with pussy. Um, so yeah, I probably have focused on. I probably would have finally got that water car done and not get killed like the two people before me. Um, yeah, I could have got a lot of shit done if it wasn't for pussy.
Kidding. Might have got an education in something that made money.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, instead of quitting school to be a gang member.
To get pussy.
To get pussy, to get that chola pussy. You ever had no fucking gangster Mexican girl pussy? Holy shit.
Nah, not that I know of.
I remember it like it was yesterday. It was fucking it was a fucking amazing. What the Hades are we talking about here? I feel strange. It's, Gunny, when a man loves a woman, um, they get a thing called intimate together. And in their intimacy,
What the fuck does love got to do with it?
well, yeah, I'm trying
When
to
a
be.
man gets a hard on for a woman.
You gotta be sensitive for gunmetal guy.
Why?
He already feels weird. We have to break it to him slowly. Can't just offload all this information onto him. His head'll explode.
When you get tired of dumping your load in the toilet.
Or your socks or sheets. Intimate. Somebody caught that. Aftermarket dicks are probably hydronic nowadays. Nope. That'd be cool, but nope. No metal parts, no fucking hydraulic pumps, nothing. Just one of them
I'll tell
Austin
you what you ought
Powers.
to try. You ought to grab your fucking sawzall and walk in there and tape a dildo on it. Rev her up for your old lady once. Want to give her a shot, hun?
Hook up a bunch of like ketchup packets to the bottom of it so when I just cut it off and start spraying blood everywhere. That'd be tight. Oh my god!
I kind of meant as a fuck machine, but I get your worry of being replaced by it permanently.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought you were saying to cut it off in front. Like, yeah. Never mind. Goodbye. That reminds me of an idea that I had last night while I was drunk at 1:07 a.m. in the morning. That we should open up a tattoo removal place, and what we do is we just take the patch of skin that has a tattoo, peel that off, and then do a skin graft from their leg, and it'll be like they never had the tattoo. No scarring, no marring, no sessions, none of that shit. Come in, we chop off that piece of skin, put another piece of skin on it, and then fucking get out of here.
Why not just go over it with flesh colored ink?
That's too much. That's too much.
Granted, you'll have to be careful about sun exposure because tanning will cause a problem. You'll have this lighter colored patch.
Mm. Yeah, that is true, and it's still gonna be scarred, and that ink is gonna fade. And I'm just saying, cut a patch off of somebody and replace it, and then we could take the tattoo patch and still recycle that. We'll just throw it on a wrapper or something like that. They always want more
Uh,
tattoos.
I can tell you when you skin graft something on, it doesn't look like it was untouched. It looks like skin was fucking grafted on. Plus, you get the scar where you took the skin off. You said the leg. Jesus, don't you listen?
Well, aren't scars cooler than tattoos anyway? You could make up some crazy story like, oh yeah, I fucking flew off of my bike going 217 miles per hour and fucking semi truck hit me and I rolled and now I have
I don't know if you got that
scars.
big arched fucking Hitler across your chest. That might not.
Yeah, prison motherfucker. They got to get their shoulders taken off, their chest taken off, their back taken off. They're
They don't
damn
have that
near.
much fucking leg.
Yeah, they're gonna be walking on toothpicks. You need to do muscle grafts and shit. Oh my
I
god.
I really have never been one that was into tattoos.
Yeah, nah.
I
Their leg, Outcast. He says, where you
I
getting that
just
extra skin from?
I just said that.
I don't give a fuck. I wasn't paying it. I thought you already knew what a skin graft was and was trying to explain it to me.
I know what a skin graft is. I've had one.
I
Fucking
was,
hurts.
you know what? I would almost bet money. Everybody that I know that's been shot and went into the hospital ended up getting a skin graft in some kind of way or another.
Unless it was a 25.
I'm so glad I didn't go to the hospital because I
Then you
almost.
didn't even need to go to the hospital.
Yeah, they would have Of course, come on now. You know these doctors. Instead of having a little L-shaped scar on my fucking arm, they would have fucking took
Four
a.
inch square.
Yeah, they would have took a patch out of my shit. Here's the entrance wound. We need to cut here, and there it is in the skin. We're gonna cut there, and then we're gonna fucking cut here, and yeah, doctors love to cut motherfuckers. I wouldn't
I
be
had
surprised if there were serial killers out there that weren't getting caught. They're doctors.
kind of common. They did the grave robbing thing back in the day, but I don't
Well,
know. I can't really argue that logic.
look at Jack the Ripper. They thought he was a surgeon or some shit.
That's just because he knew how to cut parts.
Yeah. Well,
I had a hunk of, it was about 2 inches by 3 inches taken off my leg and put on my foot.
yeah.
And I tell you, fucking skin graft hurts.
Oh yeah.
Not where they put it on because the nerves are all severed and shit there, but
It's where
where
they
they
take the
take it
skin
off.
from. Yeah, they take it from your thigh usually, and it's fucking yeah, it sucks. Um, actually,
Put a
there's gonna
fucking
be a
band-aid on it. Let the hide grow back naturally. I don't give a shit if it takes 6 years.
Jimmy. Actually, there's gonna be a boom in the great tattoo removal from all the soon-to-be 30 to 40. Yeah, I want to get the tattoos on my hands took off if I could, but I'm not really tripping. I made my mistakes. If somebody doesn't like it, I'll fight.
What you do the hate killer dumb shit tattoos on your hands?
No, I just got fucking gang shit on it. No hate, no killer, no nothing like that. Jimmy, actually, there is going to. Oh, I read that. That's why I said that. Gotcha.
I I just for one, I was always needle phobic
Yeah,
as a younger person. So
I am too. Deathly afraid of needles. Like I'll still run under the fucking table and scream. You know, that's why do you think I haven't got the vaccine yet? But tattoo needles are so much different. 100 times different. 100 times different. I have that
don't get
fear.
them.
I have that fear of a needle being in my vein and then snapping off and then being stuck in there and causing fucking horrible damage. That's one of my
Uh,
biggest fears. It all depends on. He says sometimes. Well, Sammy says I love tattoos. They're great, but everyone has different reasons to get one. I could agree with that, man. Most of the reasons are end up being dumb. I don't know.
Genuinely speaking, I didn't get a tattoo because I honestly thought that I didn't need to be improved on. And I swear to God, that's the way I was thinking when I was like 17, 18 years old. Uh, I
Well,
realize now that that might not have been accurate. but that's the way my brain set worked when I was that young.
I was always into doodling. So like doodling and shit like that, and like I don't know, that's all I kind of consider these as is little fucking doodles. But like most of them need to go. Outcast was saying a lot of the times they just leave the bullet in. It all depends on the location. I would not allow it. Now listen, if there was a bullet that was holding my spine together and it was lodged in there, and if they fucking dug it out, there was a chance that I might get paralyzed or some shit like that. Okay, but no, hell no. Lead poisoning, get that shit out of me.
Or if it was in his dick and it made it 30 caliber longer.
Yeah. If it brought my dick to around 30 calibers circumference, hell yeah.
Well, I
Oh,
wasn't trying to imply that you had a small dick. I already did that. But
well, now
I
it's
mean,
it's small
if it
and
just
super
added
skinny.
that third of an inch,
Yeah, it's super skinny. I have won a tribal armband. I think everybody got that after The Rock, right? Am I the only one that got a tribal tattoo because of The
I
Rock? Uh,
no, I was already beyond that before The Rock ever came to the forefront.
oh, nothing sexy says what's wrong with tattoos. I have a few. Nothing's wrong with tattoos. I'm littered with them. I even got tattoos. I told you the stories about why I got the tattoos on my ears. Because
Uh, you might have.
I went to go get my ear pierced when I was younger. My grandfather was still alive. And I was like, Papa, I want to get my fucking ear pierced and all that shit. And he's like, all right, come on, you ready? Yeah, get in the car. Fucking jumped in the car, and then he took me to, in in my area where we were at, we still had old like haberdasheries and fucking like suit stores and dress stores and shit like that. And we pulled up to the convenience store, and right next to it was a dress store. And I was like, what are we gonna get something to eat or something? Like I'm all happy. Like, oh, I'm gonna get snacks. I'm gonna get my ear pierced. That. And then fucking, he's like, oh no, we're going in there. If you're gonna get your ear pierced, we're gonna buy you a dress first. And basically called me a faggot for wanting to get my ear pierced.
I think I love this man.
And yeah, I never got my ear pierced, so I got my ear tattooed. I got my initials tattooed on my ears.
I I don't know. It was not something that really appealed to me, and it wasn't a big thing back then either. Not everybody was getting them. This was pre-tramp stamp and all that shit.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you could fuck women that didn't have that on their back.
I don't even know if I can count tattoos. Yeah, I can count tattoos because they're not all mushed together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
You're gonna
7,
have to
8,
take off your
9,
shoes. Yep.
10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, 14 if you count my fucking ex's name on my finger that I literally drew an X through with a tattoo gun.
I just it wasn't that big of a deal back then. Uh, most of the guys you seen that had tattoos back then, it was military stuff. Oh, Mikey still has an earring. That means he's still practicing faggot.
I don't, my personal beliefs aren't that, but it was
Mine
more,
ain't either. I just
it
took a
was,
shot.
of course, but it was more of like me out of respect for my grandfather. I didn't get it.
I never wanted an ear pierce. Same deal then. Uh, it just it was starting to come in back then, but it hadn't made it to Delvin yet.
Yeah. Oh, I was mad. You know what? I'm glad that we kind of like roundaboutly. So how old were you, Jimmy, when you got your tramp stamp? My first tattoo, I was 11. First tattoo, I was 11. Um, so long ago, only had mom tattoo. Those are cool. Whenever I see an old guy with a fucking heart and a arrow sticking out of the top of it and or whatever, I just those are fucking they're classic tattoos. They always give me a little like giggle and make me feel good.
I've seen, when I was a kid, there were guys around that were sailors from the Navy that had tattoos.
Yeah.
And they were World War II sailors. So by the time I was a kid, these guys were 50 years old.
Well, that's
And their
see. Go ahead.
tattoos, they were 50 years old and quite a bit better.
Yeah, and their
And
tattoos
they're,
reflected it.
yes, in some cases, they were kind of horrific.
Well, see, but you say Navy and fucking whatever hullabaloo military you said, whatever. But
Yeah.
when I was younger and coming up, people that got tattoos usually belonged to some sort of an organization. They were either a cop and they got a cop tattoo, or they were fucking military and they got a military tattoo, or they were a gangbanger and they got a gang tattoo, or some type of a fucking organization. Elks Lodge tattoos, that kind of shit. Like, I don't know when this whole I like Mickey Mouse, so I got Mickey Mouse tattooed on me shit started.
I remember one dude had a elk tattooed on his chest, and he was actually a hairy-chested dude, and he shaved his chest so the tattoo would show up, and it was good work. It is pretty impressive to see, but I don't know how he sit there and let them color his nipples.
Yeah, I got one that's by my heart. I got get this, a money sign by my heart, and
That says a lot right there.
and it's far away from my nipple. It's like, let me see, I would say a good inch away from my nipple. And when they were tattooing it, I felt every single bit of it inside of my nipple. It's just weird how those nerve sensations work. It hurt like a bitch.
Uh, but that was one of the only tattoos I saw that I was really impressed with when I was younger. I've seen some good work since then, but I wouldn't do it. I mean, there's some guys out there that do real fucking art with it,
Oh yeah.
but that shit ain't for me. I got enough needling going on with just fucking insulin.
Yeah. Well, now tattoos are kind of, I don't know, man. When I was younger, I had extra tattoos, and I was like, oh, nobody has tattoos on their fucking, I'm gonna get a tattoo and all that shit. And now everybody and their mom is trying to get sleeved and fucking face tattoos and all that shit. And it's like, you know what? It's time to get rid of some of these shits, at least on my hand. It's time. And I've been looking at a whole bunch of ways on the internet. It's fucking rough. Salt and lemon juice mixed together and then rub that on your fucking tattoo for about 45 minutes until you get a red patch of skin. And then,
Yes. Sand the fucking skin off.
yeah, that's like, no, I'm good. Laser's gonna be all scarred and shit, but that's probably my best option.
I'm telling you, get the fucker tattooed in flesh color. It may not remove tattoos, but it'll hide the darker colors or different colors.
It's all just black. It's actually, now it looks kind of almost like a dark blue. I had these shits since I was a child. Oh, bad decisions.
I'm glad that I didn't get into that, but it was just it never really appealed to me.
My uncle had a naked lady tattoo. See, but it made sense though. He was from the Navy, from World War II, and all that yada 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 shit.
I had a girlfriend once that loved the rose tattoo Paul Stanley had on his arm, and I considered that for about a minute. because I was getting pussy. I mean, fucking guys that do stupid shit with pussy.
Should have just got the star tattooed on your eye.
It would have been just as fucking stupid. I can remember when their album Unmasked came. At first glance, it shows them taking a mask off, like a kabuki mask, and then
Yeah.
they're got the same makeup on underneath. And I thought, Jesus Christ, these fuckers get their faces tattooed like that. It
Yeah,
was
that's
drawing, it was not them actually made that art.
yeah, but nonetheless, people are getting their fucking like this. I don't know. I don't have a tattoo on me that I can't sit down for 5 minutes and tell you about. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Nowadays, people just get tattoos to get tattoos.
Oh yeah, some of my kids got tattoos. I'm like, it's fucking stupid because when you get older, they don't look that good, especially if you don't maintain the physical condition that you're in when you get them.
Yeah.
And your reasoning when you're 60 doesn't sound near as sound as it did when you were 18.
Yeah.
But I never, put my foot down and said you couldn't do it. Because, fuck, you're 18, you can do what you fucking want. No matter how stupid I think it is.
That's why I'm gonna stay working out. I'm gonna be one of them James Caan kind of old men, but with fucking tattoos everywhere. We could be that gangster old guy that pulls 20-year-olds.
You're dreaming.
Have him call me granddaddy.
I stick with just having them call me God.
It's gonna be Pimp Granddaddy James now instead of Pimp Daddy James. It's all right.
Pinball.
Granddaddy James. Pimp Granddaddy James. All hail.
It'll be pinball.
All hail. I know he's dead, but I'm gonna be like him before he was dead.
He didn't look all that good before he was dead.
Who was the old man that fucking was the muscle old man? Oh no, it wasn't James Caan. Was
Hell no,
that Douglas?
Kirk?
Nah, not Kirk. He's fucking a pudgy mess. I'm talking about his dad.
That's Kirk.
Oh yeah, Michael Douglas is the pudgy mess. He got Zeta Jones though, so that was good.
I was going to say,
I don't know how good she is now.
well, when he got her, he was batting well above his fucking average.
Oh yeah, he was out of his league for sure.
I was completely just crushed when that happened. I can't believe she's that fucking blind.
Outcast says you could do what you want. Don't ask me for help if what you want is to be a dumbass. You remember asking Outcast for help?
Nope.
Me
I
neither.
think he's referring to what I said about my kid.
Oh yeah. Yeah, fuck them kids. I mean, if once your kids get to a fucking certain age, I say 20, they're fucking fine. Leave them alone. Don't ask me for shit. I don't got it. Um, what else? My phone's all the way over there. My laptop's all the way over there. Oh gosh.
Tattoo shit pattern on my dick. What? You was too big of a pussy to get a 13-speed Road Ranger? All those little dots that say high, low, overdrive.
Oh shit. Um,
Fucking splitter button on the side.
I found out what a troglodyte is. Turns out I'm a troglodyte. It's a
Or,
cave,
evidently, I don't know what it is either.
it's a cave dweller. Pretty
Uh,
much a hermit, the extreme of a hermit.
all I know is there was a band.
Yeah, that's probably because they practiced in a garage, which you can call it a cave. maybe.
I can't remember. They had one or two hit songs, but I don't know the word now.
Oh yeah, Shawnee ain't out there no more. His bitch. The bitch that I don't fucking like, I think she's like a man, at least now. Maybe she used to be fine. Gina Carano. She's in that new Hunter Biden movie. It's called My Son Hunter. Did you hear about this? Did you read about it?
No. Do I care about it? No.
It's a fucking Trump. It's a Trump movie. Trump's making the movie, I think, or
Don't give a
something.
shit.
My Son Hunter.
Hunter isn't the president. He's got nothing to do with it, except for the namesake stuff. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, it shows how shitty of a father that his fucking dad is. Like, he didn't just become an old, stupid man. He's been an old, stupid man since he was 20.
I don't need a movie to tell me that.
The film centers on Hunter Biden, the son of the U.S. President Joe Biden. President's son was falsely accused of corruption in 2021.
Falsely accused.
Yeah, he he did that. He did that whole China fucking shit. He was doing that. Synopsis. It's not telling me anything about this goddamn movie. I don't see why it's so secret. Gina Carano's in it. There's no synopsis. This is dumb as fuck. The story of the Biden family corruption through the eyes of Hunter Biden. That's the synopsis. Does Mel Gibson have anything to do with this movie? This feels like a Mel Gibson-y kind of movie. Oh. But yeah, and then all the talking that fucking Sean was doing about Gina Carano, when I looked this bitch up and she has a neck the size of my thigh, fucking, I'm good. I'm good. That was a dud. No one cares about it.
Don't know, man.
Hunter set up the fucking meetings with China. Yeah. All while high on crack. Isn't this a fucking...
Sorry, I was away for a second shooting up insulin.
Oh, it's alright. It's alright. Shawnee just said that Hunter set up the fucking meetings with China. I wonder if Hunter's banging Dianne Feinstein. Hell no, he's got some fucking high-level hookers with him. You shut up about Gina. You like that pencil neck doofus, Linda Hidalgo. Yeah, I don't want to have a bitch that could possibly bench press me.
Why not?
Because then I might have to show there can only be one alpha in this house. And my house spreads to wherever I go. So home is where I am.
Home is where the dick is.
Yeah, home is where I go. And let me tell you something. No. Let's see what Bai said. Gina is freaking
Or
hot. Do you guys like the... I mean, what's hot about her? Her dick?
those balls. I don't know. I can't tell you. I don't know what she looks like right off the top of my head.
Let's get a fucking unflattering picture of Gina Carano up there on the thing, producer.
You know, really, we need to change that phrase from
What?
home is where the heart is to home is where the heart on is.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I'm with it. Let's talk. Look, we're going to call up Webster right after this. Can I get that as a regular image? This one where she looks like the fucking the dyke on that. What was that working dyke? Where she was like flexing her muscle and we can do it too, guys.
I'm wondering why the chick on the pole ain't on the fucking screen.
Sean gave me a new video and it doesn't have that in there.
Well, it fucking sucks.
Well, it sucks just like Gina Carano sucks.
I figured you was looking at that guy on the right's bulge all goddamn morning.
Look at that, them trapezoids. Fucking look at her traps. Jesus Christ. This is a hot woman. You want to wake up next to this monster in the morning? Huh. It looks like that's how she talks. Hey, good morning, babe. Last night was wonderful.
Kind of does look like she could play for the NFL.
Yeah. No, they got things that make her look hot, but they've made Meryl Streep look beautiful before, you know? Fucking yeah. Gina Carano has aged out.
She wouldn't be at the top of my list, but each his own.
I mean, she's got some big knockers, so I could probably avoid the fucking curves of her muscles and like fucking ignore that. But then when she starts trying to manhandle me, as soon as she grabs me by my arms or something like that, we're gonna have problems. Them fucking forearms. Holy shit. She'll break
I didn't
somebody's
realize that you was a fucking coward.
she'll break somebody's dick on accident. Not a coward. I just have I don't like to fuck men. I don't I got preferences. Sorry. Jimmy's right. I'll have to stick around. Oh no, let's not get that started again. Cause I don't care how many muscles this bitch has. I will still beat the fuck out of her. Ooh, baby, is she gorgeous. Ooh, baby, is he gorgeous. Would let her pop my melon. Rock crusher thighs, though, would let her pop my melon like a walnut. See, I'm not into that kind of fetish. I'm not
I
into
think
that.
all of our listeners are fucking mentally unstable, to be honest with you, especially when it comes to what makes up a good looking woman.
She's not a man, just more woman than you can handle. Not what? No. If I'm
Now,
tenderly
let's be
touching
honest.
her fucking back or something like that, I don't want to rub it across her muscle ripples and shit. That's gross.
If you were to walk up behind this bitch in a bar, would you discreetly exit toward the left or the right?
Excuse me, sir, is this seat taken? I'm Gina Carano. I'm not a man. More woman than I can handle. Pshaw.
Find some better looking woman.
Yeah. What's the one that look? What's the Fast and the Furious broad?
Which one? The Mexican looking one or the dark haired skinny one?
The one that looks like a sexier version of Gina Carano.
I don't know her name.
Fast and Furious broad. No, not Michelle Rodriguez. We know who that is. That's nothing special. This one. Now that, if Gina Carano looked like that, we would be in business. Soft, no fucking muscle ripples. Just like a lady's supposed to be. Tender.
I hate to tell you, but she really ain't aging well.
Who, Gina Carano? Or this bitch? No bitch ages well. Have you ever met a... No, nobody ages well. I'm not going to talk bad like that because you're old. So, but... Shit.
Keep that shit up, you even age at all.
I'm jealous that she has bigger guns and boobies. I will fucking bench press that bitch. Gina Carano, come on now. We already know. Give me 3
I
Gina Caranos and I'll fucking have them all kissing before they even start to try and fight me.
The chick that played Walker's girlfriend in the Fast and Furious was good looking. especially younger.
Yeah, Paul Walker's girlfriend. That was Vin Diesel's sister. That was the bitch that looks like a better looking version of Gina Carano.
She is a little short on the pointy parts, but that also could be a plus if she's got no pointy parts down below. I
Has you
wouldn't
ever,
bet on that with Carano. I
like
kind
you
of agree
know,
with you. I think there's a dick and balls down there somewhere.
like you know how we can make our pecs move? Like you can flex. You're able to. Have you ever flexed your pecs
Yes.
and like made them jiggle and shit? You know,
No.
I do the titty dance
Of course you do.
for my girl. I call it the money dance.
You're one of those idiots that think that women find shit like that appealing.
No, it's cute and they think that it's hilarious because I do. It's the money dance because I got that money sign on my right side or my left side, so I fucking pump my left side of the chest and make the money sign kind of jiggle.
They don't think it's cute. They think it's idiocy, which
well,
they find amusing.
well, my point is that if a bitch can do that, if a bitch can move her pec like that, I'm good. If she could tighten up her titty and make it jiggle without touching it, yeah. I don't like when they could do that with their ass either. There's just like it's nothing. Grab it and make it jiggle. Don't just fucking flex it. That's I don't. It's just I don't know. Muscles
There's
don't
only
belong on bitches. You're not gonna do anything. You ain't lifting nothing. You ain't fighting nobody. Sit down
there's only
and make a meal.
there's only two spots they need to worry about making jiggle when you're having sex.
Yeah, that's my dick and my balls. I guess their titties could jiggle a little bit, but I mean, I don't care. Jiggle my dick, jiggle my balls.
And that's why she likes me better.
Tony, you the man. Pff, that's debatable. Jimmy, you the man.
See, what I was getting at was her vagina and her mouth are the only things that need to be jiggling while she's involved with sex.
I'm sorry, what?
Uh, you'll have to re-listen to know the truth.
All right, hold on. Gina is fighting someone at MMA. They shouldn't have fucking female MMA. They shouldn't have female MMA. It should be mud wrestling like it used to be in the good old fucking days. Not fucking them. Do you see how serious these bitches are? It's like they're actually fighting for something. They're not. You're fighting to be the best fighting bitch in the world. You'll
I
never be
could
the
go
best
with
fighting person in the world. That's going to be a man.
that identifies as a woman.
That too. That too. You got to worry about that. But still, that motherfucker's going to get his ass whooped by a guy.
The wrestling thing I can go for if they use Jello, so you can lick it off. I don't be licking the mud.
Jello's cool too, but I mean, mud, pudding, Jello, oil, baby oil, whatever. Fight in that type of. That's what bitches fight in. Not in no goddamn ring for no fucking belt. And then, at, the worst part of it all to me is that they take themselves seriously. Like it's
Any
a.
girls that hear this, if they're wanting the real answer, the point of the wrestling fighting thing is that at the end of it, I come.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go. I mean,
exactly.
no matter what the fuck you're fighting for, that's the end result.
Now, Sarah, if you're listening to this, not you, honey.
She's female.
Listen, I got a whole entire wife. Jimmy is single, isn't he? No. And you know what? I'm not gonna. I don't go after. I'm not like Tony. I don't go for the low hanging fruit and girl like talking about people's girls and all that shit. I'm not gonna do that. I don't got nothing to say anyway. But I am gonna say is that most in my life, obviously I don't cheat on my wife, but most, I would say even all women in my life, when they first met me, despised me. And
I
then,
can't imagine that shit.
but, towards the end of me deciding not to talk to them anymore, they won't leave me the fuck alone. You see what I'm saying? There's always that turnaround in the middle somewhere where they like me more than I like them after they started off hating me.
I
It's because, we're better.
I don't know. Most women I ever met liked me. Not maybe in that kind of way, but I mean, generally speaking, a nice guy in person, or at least reasonably polite.
Oh, Jesus Christ. There's so many comments I can't keep up on. Um, Sexy says, fucking sorry, but watching Gina pound someone to a pulp turns me on. I don't know, man.
You think
Di-
he's going to do that to your dick? Forget it.
different strokes, different folks, man. If I'm watching a porno, I don't like watching pornos with penises in it. Like either lesbian pornos or bitches fingering themselves. Like, I don't know. I don't like to watch guys fuck on girls, so I guess I don't like to watch Gina Carano beat up on girls.
So you don't like to watch videos you know ain't ever happening to
No, I got my own moves, man. I got my I got my own moves.
you. Sure you do.
Hell yeah.
It's
Uh,
why you mentioned oil.
oh, we could bring some oil into it. Oil bottles, especially the bottles that house the oil. Those are going to be used for
So it'll
different
fit in the
holes.
lid of a bottle.
No,
You're telling shit about yourself you probably ought not.
no, the bottle's going to fit into the fucking where I fit into. I'm going to put it in her pussy, Tony.
Yeah, right.
Later, sexy. I'll miss you.
Later, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
supposedly it got too deep for him too.
Mad Sexy says a whole wife, not just a half. And yeah, that he used my words. I said a whole entire wife or an entire whole wife, one or the other. He was using my words.
Yeah,
So
but he was saying whole as in
how
that's
is
all
that?
she had.
How is it security issues when I don't like fucking muscly bitches? I would take a
I
500
don't
pound bitch before I took a fucking 150-pound muscly bitch. Any day.
not me, not ever.
Listen, you have to think about the mindset. A muscle bitch, obviously you got to put some time, especially to have a body of a woman. You have to put in a lot of fucking time and effort to get those muscles. So them bitches take themselves seriously. So anytime you have a woman that takes herself seriously, you're in trouble. You got a problem. She's gonna
But
fucking know it all. She's gonna talk. She's gonna,
if if you service this woman in such a way that you turn her into your slave,
it'll never happen. It'll
bullshit.
it'll never listen. You're right. There is a possibility of it happening, but there is wait. I'm 35 years old, man. There's so much time and effort and bullshit. Like when my wife dies, I'm not gonna get another girlfriend. I'm just gonna fuck random whores until I die. Like there's no way that I could put enough time and energy into training a Gina Carano bitch for fucking 8, 10 years.
Tell
No
you what,
way.
if my old lady kicked the bucket today, I would probably be married again by the end of the year.
You're crazy. Why would you do that to yourself?
I know me and what I'm capable of.
Yeah, see, Pottery knows what I'm doing. I'm gonna just go to fucking another foreign country where they got fucking a bunch of bitches and I can go into the fucking brothel and point at one and give them 15 American dollars and fucking go to town and then go back to my $2 a night hotel and go to sleep. Do it all again tomorrow until I'm 60 and I
I'm
die.
bullshit. I doubt that I would remarry.
Fuck the implications or whatever. Like if it would hurt somebody's feelings if you got remarried. Fuck all that. It would hurt you. You're the crazy one.
No, my wife's sister is not hot. Either one.
Well, he's just saying because you'd be married right away. That means you got a target already.
No.
Um, New Watch podcast. Slight muscle on women, yes, but not when it starts looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah. When their
So
titties turn into fucking flexible meat, I'm good.
I wouldn't want a weightlifter either.
Yeah. Yeah, it has nothing to do with security issues or none of that shit.
I have to jump in here.
Go ahead, fuck Gina Carano.
You are a walking contradiction. Because you have been preaching on for fucking months about how you want a bitch to go out of the cave and go be a hunter and a gatherer and a conqueror, and then
No.
you're gonna get this fucking small army of little 4 foot tall Chinese footbound bitches that can barely walk. The only thing they're gonna catch is a fucking cold.
You misunderstood me. I've never ever wanted a bitch to go out there and be a hunter or nothing like that. They should
You're like, I'm gonna
not
stay
be.
in the cave and stare at the cave paintings and eat meat and wear fur.
Yeah,
She can
while
go out and
she
get all this shit
cooks.
for me.
She cooks, that's all. She's the gatherer. I'm still the hunter.
Shit.
And you don't need muscles to gather berries.
This fucker is so goddamn full of shit. It's hard to even have a conversation.
I'll have you know, I met that woman. She is not very tall.
Gina Carano?
Yeah, she just looks big.
How
She's
tall
only
is
like
she?
I think she's like 5'6". She probably weighs about 135 pounds.
Yeah, see, so I could still whip her around the room with no effort. Probably one hand.
Life goals, ground and pound with Gina Carano.
That's what I need to do is get a three-way going with Gina Carano and Ronda Rousey. A three-way match.
Ooh,
It'll
Ronda
turn
Rousey's
into
not look. That girl ain't a looker.
no. A three-way match. I want to beat both of the top fighting women's asses.
Tony, do you ever do you imagine that he would be stuck in a double arm bar within 15 seconds?
No.
If he lasts that fucking long.
Twist him like a pretzel and he's gonna die with an erection.
If I start losing, I will grab a chair on one of those bitches or something. We're gonna go WWF.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm not getting beat by a woman. Not today, not any day.
I met Lena Hidalgo too.
Lena Hidalgo, yeah.
Gina Carano could break that girl over her knee.
How tall is she? 5'4"?
She's like 5'2" and like 88 pounds or some bullshit.
5'2".
The words somebody get this girl a sandwich came out of my mouth when I saw her.
nothing I love more than a bitch that look like she's on meth.
Jeez. She got the cocaine nose job already.
Hell yeah.
I think her dad's gone, so.
That means that she's refreshed. She's ready for a whole nother session.
Damn. I like fighty girls, man, because, if we're to believe the ultra magas are going to cause another civil war, I want a girl that can bang. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I
But,
want one that can load the fucking gun so I can shoot people.
I want that girl who can fucking knock out 10 rainbow-haired transvestites.
well, yeah, the faggot guys, and the fucking guy feminists and the beta males. Yeah, of course. But I wouldn't set her up for failure and send her against a regular guy.
Did you cover the Argentinian assassination attempt from yesterday?
No.
Somebody-
Fuck, that's legit news. We ain't read about it yet.
Somebody tried to blow up Argentina?
I think it was the lady running for president of Argentina or the vice president of Argentina.
Somebody
This
find
gun was
Hitler?
this gun was like 3 inches from her fucking head. And the gun went off. It expired. I left you a thing to show her with the moral of the story.
I haven't looked.
Dude, the video is pretty shocking. Like, the fact that he got even that close in the first place is amazing. And the other thing is after it all settled down, She went right back into the public and started talking with the people again. I was like, damn, that girl's got some nuts. She got bigger balls than Gina Carano.
Let's
I
see
played into
here.
that
Yeah.
one for you.
What the most important thing about a woman is how good the vagina feels when it's wrapped around your. There's a
Damn well
lot of
that girl
other
does
shit you
Kegels.
could overlook.
I'm pretty sure that girl does Kegels and can crush a walnut.
That doesn't mean it would feel good.
I'm willing to find out.
Holy shit. I just went onto the thing. I didn't see the Lizzo thing that you sent me. It looked like a fucking close-up of Nessie coming out of the water. Jesus Christ, that scared the shit out of me.
I told you that was fucking awful.
That was one of those, like, you ever play those old games where you follow the maze and you got to pay attention and all of a sudden Linda Blair pops up from The Exorcist?
What the fuck?
That's what
Jump
just
scares.
That's what just happened to me right now. Lizzo popped up.
Hashtag Jimmy Jump Scares is now trending on Instagram.
What are we doing? I want to
Whatever.
either end this shit so I can get something to eat or do something interesting.
Gun jam, stop Argentina VP assassination attempt. Moral of the story: don't use Aguila ammo. Yeah.
We are on board with that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hate them. I hate it.
Yeah, the video is pretty shocking.
Is there? I don't see a video.
I didn't link it. It's just
Oh, the
they
video.
showed it on Fox this morning. That's why I posted the picture. I took the screenshot.
It's out there.
That gun was like 2 inches from her head. Jesus Christ, that could have been messy. But then again, they were like, she's an ultra left politician. I'm just like, oh, agenda driving much?
Oh, so she would have just ate it like Gabby Giffords.
Probably, because
Like,
their skulls are like 100 times thicker than the average human because there's no brain inside.
I wonder, when you get shot in the head and you start talking like Gabby Giffords, but you're Argentinian, do you talk with an accent still?
Yes,
Like,
but you talk with a lisp like a Spaniard.
we need to ban all of the guns. Guns are bad.
Really, with the Giffords case, she just proves that we probably should ban Full Metal Jacket and go to only hollow point.
Exploding rounds.
Something.
Okay.
We made this joke yesterday because I think Scott was talking about the PSA Rock.
Oh, yeah.
It seems like a pretty nice pistol, and I told him, I'm like, yeah, I guess that's pretty cool because I mean the ammo prices will come down once Joe Biden bans every caliber from 9mm and up. Everyone will move to 5.7. Then we'll
Yeah.
have a round that actually does. And then I thought about it. I was
I'll be
like,
right back.
if they ban 9mm and everything above it, that means that 7.5 FK Burno that actually can blow your lungs out of your chest is going to be the new big dog on the street
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's going to be the new fucking 10mm.
for $100 a box at 20. Jeez.
But the 5.7s, from what I've heard, it's hard to find those rounds. But if you find those blue tips too, you get something, you know.
Yeah, they're potent.
Uh,
Federal makes 5.7 now too, so you got options. You can always hand load too.
yeah, yeah, that would be some shit. He's fucking getting rid of all the punk shit so we could actually get some armor-piercing rounds in.
I'd probably still be that guy walking around with my fucking Alaskan in my hip. I'd be like, grandfathered in, bitches.
So you said
High caliber goodness.
Scotty has that new fucking rock, the PSA
Now
rock.
he wants it though. He wants
Oh,
it.
I
See,
want to
I have a
find
different.
somebody. I want to find somebody that's trustworthy that I know that will give me a good review on this gun.
I'll get one eventually, but I have a different sort of desire because I build weird shit. So like I'm building an AK that looks like the one from Fallout 4,
Hmm.
the Problem Solver. It's got like the shovel handle for a stock. I talked to a guy about getting an M1 carbine paratrooper with the wire stock.
Yeah.
And we did some measurements and things and found out that I can convert that with a barrel essentially and a bolt face change to 5.7. So to have like an old, paratrooper in the new 5.7 caliber, I think that'd be pretty badass. So that's something I'm working on. I gotta get a barrel cut for it, but I think it'd be cool.
Hell yeah.
Mm.
Trying to look at Scotty fucking linked the. Oh, he linked the video.
Oh, for the shooting? Yeah. It's kind of surprising.
Last time I showed a shooting on here, we fucking got the episode kicked off. And I still can't get back episode 21 where where the show the kid shooting a gun.
Oh, the negative discard one?
Yeah. He says he's still Gunny says he's still jealous of you. You got that 454, you lucky son of a gun. I loved that. That one of the guns that hurt selling was that fucking Taurus Raging whatever the
I
fuck.
told you, man. If I knew you had yourself a copy bar, I did that.
It hurt. It hurt.
Especially now they're so expensive. I don't need to flex or anything, but that's actually not my first or last thing I had to. I gave one away.
You gave one away?
Yeah. I went
But
and visited my friend in Alaska, and he'd only been living there a couple of months, and he had no bear protection. So I went up there with it, and then on the last day I was like, here, maybe you should hang on to this, because we shot it the day I was getting ready to leave. There was a bear in his front yard.
oh shit.
So, yeah, like I'm sitting there holding a cigarette, drinking a cup of coffee, and I was like, go back to my room and grab the gun under the bed. And he came out and he fired 3 shots in the air, and that bear was gone. I turned around and I look at him. He's like sitting there shaking his wrist, like, God damn it! And I was like, maybe you should hang on to that. So I let him.
What
keep
I
that one.
missed?
Went back to Texas and bought a new one 7 days later.
Yeah, he's sitting in front of 2 fucking fans.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know that. Picking up.
I
Fucking killed your microphone.
Yeah.
I heard every word. Outcast, pay
You
better
would.
attention. Pay better attention, Outcast.
Go ahead, man. Tell him. Fuck you, Jimmy.
He says he hasn't had. Outcast says he hasn't had good luck with Aguila ammo, but haven't shot a crap load of it. I didn't
Nope.
say Aguila ammo sucked until I was on like my 5,000th fucking. You know,
Misfire.
I've went through bricks and bricks of this shit, and you know, some of them are good, some of them suck.
They're a
The
bit
first
downloaded,
brick-
which is why they fail so much.
They've been
The
down
first,
They're a bit downloaded compared to most other loads.
Oh.
So that's why
The
they're
first-
so problem.
first fucking brick I bought was garbage. 10% failure rate at least.
I think the only Aguila that I got to work was 357 Magnum, and it felt really weak. It felt like a 38 special.
The
Their mini shells work pretty fucking good.
Though that's, you know what, that's the one thing they do very well. They actually do that one very well because it's really hard to fuck up a shotgun price.
Yeah, I've never had a problem with any of those. When I had that fucking shockwave, I never had any problem.
You don't have it no more?
Nah, I gave it to Heavy. I think he sold it too.
you gave it
Still
to
got
Heavy.
mine.
No, I sold it to Heavy. I didn't give it shit. I don't give away guns.
Yeah, I didn't think he was that fucking generous.
No, I sold
I
it.
still got mine, but I'm not very attached to it. Like if someone offered me a fair amount, I'd probably sell it.
6?
But that's kind of
Dollars?
what they sell. That's kind of what they sell for unmodified. You've seen
But
mine, right? Like it's fucking,
I'd give you
Oh, the
$6 for it.
the-
No, I don't want one.
They raises the price on them that much?
maybe not quite 6, but I mean they're kind of getting up there.
I remember I bought mine for $349, and then put like fucking $200 worth of shit on it.
Yeah, I put the pistol grip brace on it, the SBM4, I think they call it. And then I put the trench shotgun heat shield on it. I put a spikes, or spikes, no, Black Ace's tactical bayonet spike on the magazine tube, and fucking rail and side saddle and fucking reflex sight and everything. Dude, it looks tacked out.
Oh yeah, that'll raise that 350 to $800 real quick. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, if someone came up and said, "Well, we get $700 for it," I'd probably let it go.
Fucking hope so.
I don't have a use for it. Besides, I want a semi-auto on it before the ban.
No, they're talking about getting rid of semi-auto shot or all semi-auto guns or shotguns.
Yeah. Fucking, I don't know. You can never tell these days with the ATF and Biden and fucking Merrick Garland and Lena Hidalgo. You need to hurry up and come down and claim that bitch and get her hooked on the sauce so you can get her out of my fucking life.
We'll be having fucking Patron Respado and some motherfucking orange juice every morning.
I'm telling you, dude, your wife's gonna be like, "Who's this bitch?" She's like, "I don't see a bitch. This is my new pet."
I could just hide her. I hide her anywhere.
Yeah, all 88 pounds of her.
Go get under the bed, bitch. My wife's coming home.
I wouldn't let her take a shower though. She might turn into a fucking gremlin.
Oh yeah, you can't get. I thought it was only you can't get them wet after midnight.
And then that fucks that up. You can't talk dirty to her ever then.
Oh shit. All right. Most will leave once you make some noise. Oh, bears. They're talking about gay little bears.
Oh, hey Tony, the reason I did that other intro, the subtitle that's called Chumbas, which is like buddies, because you were telling me that the first video didn't have enough two people in it, so that one does.
Well, when I said that, I hadn't got to the stripper pole thing yet.
And then he was fine.
I'm fine with it then.
Suddenly he was like, "Fuck it, all's
This is
forgiven."
fucking perfect.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, have a good weekend.
No, you ain't fucking quitting now.
Yeah, I am.
No, you're not.
Yeah,
Faggot.
I am.
You leave now, it's because you're gay.
You old coot.
He's leaving now because he's got an entire fucking slideshow of Gina Carano pictures going white too.
Yeah.
Probably that's because he's gay.
Yeah, there's a couple in here that's showing her penis.
Do you remember that? Remember that comedian Lon White? And he was talking about like he had this conversation with his brother or something, his brother-in-law. He was like, "Lon," he's like, "you need to stop being such a homophobe." And he's like, "What are you talking about? We're all gay." He's like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Well, when you watch a porn, do you look at the woman or the man?" He's like, "I look at the woman." And he's like, "Yeah, okay. When you're watching the woman do her thing with this dude, right? Do you want her messing with this tiny little flaccid thing?" And he goes, "No, he's got to have like a giant rock hard." And he just looks. He just looks at it and points to his nose like, "Mm-hmm."
Well, see, Jimmy come out and specifically said he didn't want to see no dick.
No dicks.
Mm-hmm.
No dicks. I'm either lesbian porn or solos.
Unless it's a
So-
big plastic battery-powered dick.
Oh yeah. He needs that one that requires a Swedish-made penis enlarger pump signed by Austin Powers.
Shawnee knows what I'm talking about. Oh yeah.
That's not mine.
Hey.
It's not my bag, baby. One book, Swedish penis enlarger pumps and me. This is my bag, baby. Signed by Austin Powers. Just give me my shit. Let me go.
Sucks when people's ankle biters screw with one of them and the owners decide to shoot it. What the fuck are you talking about?
Sucks when people's ankle biters screw with one. With a Gina Carano? Them owners.
I like fighty girls, so I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah, a little fight is alright, you know.
You wouldn't kick Trish Stratus out of bed.
Oh, they're talking about bears eating puppies.
Trish Stratus? No. Nowadays, Trish Stratus can still get it.
Well, she still looks good for her age.
Yeah, absolutely. Who surprised me was Elizabeth Hurley. Holy fuck.
Oh, you can't talk about Scott's wife like that.
I couldn't believe it. Oh, that's
Scott's British. Yeah, it's his British wife.
I respect that. Scott's a cool guy. I respect that. But now if he can't get her, then it's on.
Oh, then he's gonna try to move. He's trying to move in on my British wives, plural. I think my head would explode if Gina Carano and Kate Beckinsale started making out in front of me. My head would explode.
It wouldn't look right though. Gina Carano would fucking. Oh yeah, you said she's kind of short
she's
though.
She's not a big girl. Yeah, she's not a big girl. She just looks big on camera. I mean, she put on a lot of like retirement weight when she did fucking Mandalorian, but whatever.
Made
Come
that
on,
neck,
man. Just means she's no stranger to a dinner table.
that neck's a little thick. It also takes a woman that shoots like Lena Michalek, fights like Julia Pena, and looks like Jessica Alba, wifey material. Yeah,
So you want a chick that can shoot you to death, then beat the fuck out of you, and then take off and go fuck somebody else.
yeah.
A girl that looks like Taylor Swift, fucks like Stormy Daniels, and thinks like Dana Lash.
Mm.
Done.
I like the looks like Jessica Alba part. We could keep that. Let's say cooks like Martha Stewart. Um,
No, Julia Childs.
You might want to consider fucks like Martha Stewart, from what I've heard.
no,
That girl's thirsty.
cooks like Martha Stewart, fucks like a fucking what's her good Jenna Jameson or something like that. Fucking
I think Martha Stewart could probably keep up.
yeah.
She
I've
was
never heard of
into
any of
it.
her sexcapades. Never
She's a
heard.
thirsty girl, man. After
Yeah.
her whole federal stint in, Camp Fed or whatever, that girl was thirsty. She was posting all sorts of dirty shit. God damn. Martha Stewart, welcome to America. Holy shit, where have you been?
Yeah, she was eating pussy for how fucking long? She probably yeah.
I think she's always been kind of on the swinging side of wild.
Oh well, that's cool too. Me and the wife are looking for a girlfriend.
Hey?
She's a little old now. Yeah, you and the wife.
Please, come pick up your, it's like baggage handling. Whoever left this Lena to Hidalgo, please come to the front desk and claim her.
I don't know that many from TV these days.
Yeah, I'm surprised that we've come up with this many. Remember I named 5 famous bitches? Exactly. That was a funny bit. I should have brought that back. But yeah. Martha Stewart likes Mandingo. Yeah, that's cool.
Leaves Jimmy out.
No, that's cool. She'll take this.
He didn't say Mandinky.
She'll accept it. Accept me, Martha Stewart, into you.
Pulling apart a grilled cheese sandwich. That's gross. Oh.
Her fucking Velcro. I'm done. Ponder, you're coming on tonight?
Yes, sir. I already did the show prep. I don't know how I got it done, but I did it.
I don't. Does Night Strike still come on Fridays?
Comes on to my show on Fridays.
Okay. I wasn't sure if he was still doing the Friday Night Strike.
Sometimes, but he's got to be really compelled to talk about something. But usually he jumps in mine at night, so he'll be on.
All right. Shawnee's going to be
You're
on.
You're welcome to be there again like usual.
Yeah. I should be around tonight. Yeah, I'm not going to go out
Not
drinking.
me.
I'm not going to go out. I got
Don't go
alcohol
out
here.
drinking. Stay in drinking.
Yeah, I
I'm
got
gonna
alcohol
get some
here.
fucking pussy tonight.
See, for most people that's a special thing, Tony, but for you it's just Friday.
Friday, yeah.
Gizzard Gary's got Foul Territory coming on tonight. Travis P11's gonna be on tomorrow morning. Rick's Life as I See It's after that, and then Gizzard Gary's coming back on Sunday, and then we're gonna be back on Monday.
Actually, I think I got birthday presents to wrap. I think tomorrow's my granddaughter number 2's birthday. I bought a bunch of shit that I need to wrap, I suppose.
Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah, we gotta take care of them baby girls.
Yeah.
Teach them how to shoot people like fucking Jimmy. I mean, teach them how to take care of themselves.
Don't teach them too much and ruin them for their next boyfriend.
The idea.
Make sure that he has a nice little, clay to mold to his perfect woman. With that, bye.
Good day, everybody. Door
You're
hitting the ass and
watching
fucking
the
way out.
NWP podcast. You're watching the new one life. the new working.